Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Clintonville Slasher. I'm your host, Lurch Frank Wilkes, and happy Christmas week. So let's get right into it. So today's video, we're going to be talking about a very classic Christmas film that I really love, and that is 1984's Gremlins. It was released June 8th, 1984 at box office $202.9 million. It stars Zach Galligan, Corey Feldman, and the very beautiful rockin' 80s babe Phoebe Gates. It was directed by Joe Dante. Little rundown of the film is that there's a guy named Billy, who's played by Zach Galligan, and his dad is a salesman and ends up going on a sales trip and sells this smokeless ashtray to this man, and in return gives him a small magpie that's called, his name is Gizmo. He brings it home to his son Billy, and he tells Billy that there's 3 simple rules about owning a magpie. One is there's no bright light. 2, never get them wet. And 3, never feed them after midnight. Well, he kind of breaks some of those rules and all hell breaks loose. Now, this movie is absolutely amazing. It's one of those family feel-good films. It's very cool, very Christmassy, and actually it's got a kind of a cool little horror twist to it. It's absolutely one of my favorites. If you guys have never seen it, I strongly suggest it, as always. So, a few things about Gremlins that you may or may not have known about. Number one, it was partially the reason that PG-13 was actually created as a rating. It wasn't quite rated R, but it wasn't quite rated G. So this film and a couple other films are actually the reason why PG-13 exists. So that's kind of cool. Number 2, this is really awesome. Howie Mandel actually voices Gizmo, which is really cool. I actually did not know that at all. So that's really awesome. Number 3, there was no CGI in 1984. So all the Gremlins were all puppets. They were all animatronics. They were all ran by puppeteers. So, if anybody's been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm a stickler about CGI. I really don't like it. So this is actually really cool to me. Security was very tight. They didn't want anybody stealing anything. They would check your cars, and the animatronics would break down, so the cast got back at them. So you see there's a part where Gizmo is actually tied to like a dartboard, and they're throwing darts at him. That's their way of getting back at him, which is really cool, because I am such a stickler about CGI. I think animatronics, that you just put so much heart and soul into it when there's no CGI. You know, practical effects are what make movies great, and I think that's amazing. Number 4, Phoebe Gates' role for this was actually very controversial because of her role in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I wonder why. I have such an 80s crush on Phoebe Gates. I mean, she's so beautiful. I loved her in Drop Dead Fred too. I wonder what she's doing. Now. Don't tell my wife. Just kidding. So number 5, Kingston Falls and Hill Valley are actually the same town. So Kingston Falls is actually in Gremlins, and actually Hill Valley from Back to the Future is that they're actually the same place. So yeah. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope everybody has an awesome Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay horror. Have an awesome Wednesday. And be nice to each other. It's Christmas week. And until next, I'll see you on Friday. Later days.